All right, ladies and gentlemen, all you wonderful people out there in the crowd, everyone here on Twitch, and of course every single one on the YouTube side as well, welcome back to the arena. We have returned with some spicy MK1 sets in the backpack, and hope you guys are ready for an exciting day, exciting night, wherever you are watching from right now, because today we're definitely gonna bring the hype for several reasons. We have an incredible top 8 in the pipeline, and on top of that, some fantastic commentary here provided by young Geo next to me. The boy is back. You guys told me to. And of course, I made it happen. Geo, I'm excited. Are you excited as well?
Understatement. I got the message and I lit up out of my chair, almost popped out. I am so happy to be back here, man. It's always a damn pleasure. Some of the best competition in the world for Mortal Kombat, and I'll say fighting games too. This is absolutely awesome to watch this, and it said to get me excited. I'll go back and watch this like 2 or 3 times. That's how good it is.
Gio, stop it.
Love it, bro.
Guys, but of course, Gio and I, we're not alone. We brought an entire top 8 tournament with us. And unfortunately, for all the PlayStation players right now, the servers are down. That means PSN is not working. So today, I had 2 options, Gio. Option number 1 was basically take a day off, you know, and relax in the evening. Option 2 is we keep that 4-year streak going here in the arena and say, you know what, we're just gonna get MK for the PC side of things and invite all these beautiful PC and Xbox players. And of course, you guys know me, that is exactly what I did. So we have a PC and Xbox exclusive top 8 in the pipeline. Let's take a look at the specific lineup here in detail, because we might have some surprises for the community in match number 1 already, because the best player in the world is back. You guys think Sonic Fox is good. You guys think Ninja Killer is good. AVEL is better. No, I'm just kidding. Before I get roasted on social media. But yes, my boy AVEL decided to spend some time with us today. And that means I had to get him into this top 8. But Gio, let me be honest. Versus MERKURICH in match number 1. Our boy AVEL is gonna suffer.
That is absolutely not fair. We get to watch MERKURICH the last time I was on here, and he blew me completely out of the water when I saw that. He's a hell of a smoke player, crazy cancels, and just elite pressure, dude.
Yes.
AVEL, wicked nice guy. I've gotten to talk with him. I popped in the server randomly once and had a great conversation with him about the game and just rips and stuff like that. And said it's a really, really cool dude. So this will be a fun fight to watch, man.
Yes, I think AVEL is going to bring that rain. But you know what? Before we talk about every single set, let's talk about the lineup in general. Because match number 2, and this is an interesting one, Gio. We have TRUEHUNTER versus Adi. And Adi is playing for the first time ever in the arena. Adi already told me in the chat.
Really?
Little bit nervous right now, but with TRUEHUNTER, and I'm saying this right now, in my opinion, TRUEHUNTER is the best sector player we have in the arena. The YouTube side mentioned that already, and I cannot wait to see how TRUEHUNTER is gonna do here in Season 10 in our big competitive league, because I have the feeling, and I make that call right now, this is gonna be a top 16 placement at least. Right there, that's how good he is, Gio. We're gonna see that later. We have BLAZTT versus GEESTAR. We have MINK back in the arena. Maybe you want to talk about this?
MINK? I know it's been a while since I've seen him. He's been one of those guys to get on the top end of these brackets, and I'm excited to see him again, to say the absolute least. A little unfamiliar with the playstyle. It's been a little bit since I've last seen him, so this will be a great refresher. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, hopefully even SHANG gameplay, right? I think that's the character I saw MINK the last time with. Today versus QUOTIENTSTORM. That means potentially Baraka on the menu for us. But guys, the first players are already joining, and I once again want to say a big thank you to this community for tuning in every single day. I see my boy Kans in the chat with the resub saying, I miss commentating, but so happy to see your channel grow so well, brother. Shao brothers in arms. Kans, I miss you as well. Tuning in from Hawaii, by the way. QUOTIENTSTORM, thank you so much for the resub alongside 2 Guns. And now, guys, let's have a great night together. The players are already in the lobby. That means it's time.
This will be quite a good one. It makes me wonder, because Rain has a little bit more range with a lot of his moves, what his approach is going to be to neutral and how he opens them up. ERMAC is a pressure machine. And said, if I'm not wrong, Merk was playing Smoke before, right?
Yes.
Well, looking at this, I mean, just seeing him over to a different character makes me wonder what he's able to do with ERMAC, because he's got a lot of cancels too.
What the hell do I see in the chat? My boy René is coming in with the 50!
Oh my goodness! What the heck, dude? That
Wait, what is this community
formality.
doing? No, guys, stop
Oh
it! Man, Gio, I'm having a heart attack. These guys are saying, man, Rip, that PC is so trash. We gotta upgrade this bad boy.
You gotta upgrade that today. You said the parts are going tomorrow. Make sure you go to your electronics store tonight after the stream. If they're closed, break down the door and give them the money.
Guys, can we get some big ends in the chat for my boy René, coming in with all the love in the world?
Gift subs definitely made the stream lag just a tad, but no stoppage of the entertainment at all.
Okay,
Mercury.
Gio, I gotta talk to the community. You have to commentate the game plan. We gotta do multitasking together.
I got you, bro. Absolutely. Mercury taking the first one right there. The first lead on this brand new set that we have, setting the tone immediately.
I'm so sorry, chat. That one caught me off guard a little bit. I'm so stressed right now because I'm not sure if my PC is going to survive this and this community. Bringing us so much love every single day. René and, of course, my boy Too Easy in the chat alongside Yaumarai. Thank you so much. How are we not on a hype train?
I'm just thinking right there. Get this pressure out from Merk going into the grab. Janet with the extension. This should be enough for death. Is this a potential flawless? In the hands of him. Oh my goodness. He wanted the brutal.
That is MERKURICH with a big statement towards AVEL. It's been quite a while since we had AVEL on stream the last time. And of course, with MERKURICH, we have one of our youngsters, a young superstar in the making, so to say. A very strong player, and we can see that live here in action together.
He has really shown me a strong couple sets so far that I've seen from him, and definitely somebody I'm gonna keep an eye on for sure. The ERMAC is crazy though. He was just an endless pressure machine.
It is mind-blowing. But once again, everyone out here in the crowd, everyone watching this on YouTube, guys, thank you so much for the generosity, for the support, for the love, for the daily motivation, so to say. I cannot thank you guys enough, but unfortunately, I still see a lot of drop frames on my end. I just realized that. Man, I'm so sorry for the bad streaming experience here, guys.
Round one, fight.
Into it again. Little staggers in the pressure here, but no stoppage of entertainment. Merk carries him out to the right side of the screen, showing him who's boss. Right back at it again. The extension from Janet kind of ends up back in the hands of Merk after that little trade. Back into the corner you go.
That was such a good whiff punish.
Trying to space out ERMAC, keep him away. Don't allow him to get up close and personal. You got to catch him on those back dashes if you can. Couple different checks. He's using the portal and his zoning tools properly. Merk's just waiting it out. He's got the lead. He doesn't have to make the approach just yet.
He's taking a little bit of neutral right now, but AVEL once again got caught, even though MERKURICH dropped the follow-up, Gio.
Out from a distance, chucking some lightning down his way. Now he's carrying back at him. The little poke separates the two. Gonna armor right through it anyways. It's close. Back at it, slams him down, and Merk will take that round again with a commanding lead at this point. This is right where we want to be in the set.
Fight.
Little check from down below, couple different staggers. Going right through him.
Man, and MERKURICH, he is hungry. Don't forget, Gio, this is a single elimination top 8 tournament. That means no losses allowed.
He's going to need every single win possible. Don't allow AVEL a second to breathe. He's going to get onto the grand finals. Definitely that's what he's looking for. Especially has the skills to back it up. I look at this bracket and I saw him again. I'm like, yeah, he's my favorite on this
That
one.
was so active right there.
Couple different pokes. Just trying to keep it close, but no room to breathe quite yet for Merk. The advancement getting interrupted with a good little poke. Now it's close.
Oh, armoring. Oh, man, there's so much going on right now, Gio. I can barely keep up over here. And this is AVEL answering back, taking the round. Wait a minute, this match is not over yet.
Fight.
He's staying alive and perhaps just waiting him out a little bit, trying to get ERMAC to just overextend just a tad. And it's a good beginning right here. AVEL setting up in the corner nicely with a few different checks, actually getting a nice little pickup right there, forcing the breaker out of Merk. tight between these guys. 50% lead in the hands of AVEL. But with 70 seconds on the clock, Merk makes his statement right here, and this is going to be a wallop of pain, but an unfortunate drop. AVEL techs out of it too. Interruption. Absolute bold call out right there. He's going to armor right through.
Both of these guys are on fire right now. AVEL got that corner pressure going. We are still mashing buttons. Not your turn yet, MERKURICH.
They are not breathing. They are only pressing. An endless barrage, and it's getting close. This could be it. Breaker forced out. About 270 a pop on both these guys health-wise.
Oh, the neutral.
Gonna get them.
Chat, I'm on the edge of my seat right now. This is so close, but MERKURICH. Wait a minute!
No. He ends up getting caught. And he's gonna spend it. Goes right through him. Merk, the fatal blow. Taking care of business with a 2-0 lead on the set. In the driver's seat. Gonna send AVEL into the Shadow Realm.
That is going to be young MERKURICH, now officially sitting on sweep point here. And just in case you guys maybe just tuned in, today we're hosting an entire top 8 tournament here on stream. I got the boy Gio as a backup on the mic. And Gio, what can I say? We are proud to have you in this.
I appreciate it every bit, and I said I love hosting and commentating tournaments, so this is just a treat to be able to sit in the the passenger seat on this one, just have fun and relax. And I said, like, yeah, the best competition in the world in here. Getting a little niche setup between the PC and the Xbox, so a little bit more variety probably gonna be popping out here. It's cool, man. It's really cool. I'm happy to be here, without a doubt.
I'm very excited for this as well. And once again, of course, the biggest thank you to this community who keeps us going every single day. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Let's go. AVEL, no character switch. Had the last chance right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Well, game 3 kicking off. We'll see if Merk can make it a 3-0 sweep, or is AVEL going to pull off the impossible? See if this name carries some weight. A couple different checks out, gets a good little pickup. Good up block from AVEL, though. Uh-oh. Thought that was going to deal a lot more damage. He gets 19% on him. On the approach, armoring right through. AVEL says, no way, Jose. Flawless block. Getting them close. Very tight. Neutral at this moment in time. Going to kitchen sink at him. Merk making a little bit of room, though. Finds space to press.
Oh, but still going. I don't know if that was some kind of reset, Gio, or if it was just MERKURICH pressing buttons and praying to the god.
It almost looked like he dropped it, but ended up getting the... Oh my goodness. Was not expecting that after that exchange. AVEL really going to put some damage into Merk on this round. I don't think this is death.
Not enough yet. Oh, and that dash up grab, but MERKURICH somehow able to take it in time. Gets entered. Hater break.
The breaker? Basically in one-touch territory. AVEL gonna clutch this one out, negating the set point. See if he can stay alive for another day.
Fight.
Well, trying his best, feeling him out. Oh, good little tech from down below, though. Good advancement made from Merk. Just waits patiently and just goes straight for the overhead. Ends up catching him leaning a little bit. Dropping 30% and then some more.
Look at this pressure, G. Like, AVEL is trapped in the corner, just trying to breathe over there.
Oh, we found a little bit of space to use some armor, but it's going to take a lot to really carry over for this round. You're going to need a lot of good touches. Good block. But the dunk! Oh my goodness! What a crazy exchange in the favor of Merk. Very well played.
Man, this is phenomenal start in my opinion. And this is just match number 1 of round number 1. So much still in the pipeline. I hope you guys are ready for an exciting night of MK1. Grab some snacks and chill with us.
He got Gento. Does he drop? Forces breaker out of him. 375 damage after that exchange. 70 seconds on the clock. All in the hands of Merk. Can he finish the job right here? He's getting close. But AVEL, maybe he has the dog in him. Maybe he can find some room to breathe, some space, some opening that will be created.
Is blocking all of his sudden. Decides to block with his face a few times. Maybe wants to give AVEL a second chance. That is a little bit more exciting.
You think he'd throw for the drama, or does he just want the 3-0 and to be done with it? Gotta see.
AVEL, don't drop
My
it.
goodness.
This is gonna be AVEL. Oh, wait, not on the board yet. Has to be very, very careful here. MERKURICH. Oh my god!
Round him! No way! AVEL, you were so close. That was an amazing set. Congratulations to Merk for taking that one. That was crazy.
Gio, not like this. I thought my boy AVEL had it.
Ah, I put my testo points on AVEL too. I'm hurt.
AVEL fighting for his life, but at the end of the day, AVEL, let me be honest, brother. You're getting older as well, AVEL. We can't keep up with the new generation anymore.
Pressing. They're mashing too fast. You gotta take personal. You guys gotta get personal trainers for your thumbs so you can press better.
Man, but MERKURICH somehow able to clutch this one out and securing that first spot in semi-finals. Congratulations, AVEL, of course, thank you so much for playing here. And that means we're gonna take a look at our bracket together. Coming up next, it is gonna be TRUEHUNTER versus 80. And 80 already told me, you know what, Rip, I'm a little bit nervous. A little bit.
I mean, it's totally normal. I think the only thing that's really going to fix that is just playing more often. I think the more exposure you get to it, the more familiar you are, the more you'll be in your comfort zone. Just remember that you're still playing the same game that you've always been playing. Stick in the lab for this last little bit while you get some last minute practice in, and just keep your head on straight. Don't get tilted or don't overthink anything just because you're on stream.
That is right.
The same thing you've been playing.
But the problem is, we have TRUEHUNTER in this lobby, who is an upcoming big talent. In my opinion, the best sector player in the arena. And Gio, am I seeing this right? Are we getting a freaking sector mirror match right here?
No, it can't be. It can't be, Rips. This is ridiculous. This is too much zoning. This is going to be an absolute warfare. This is Black Ops 5 that we are seeing right here.
But Gio, I'm excited. I hope you guys out there at home are as excited as we are. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the support and the love in the chat. And now let's go.
This is absolutely crazy. There are going to be so many projectiles, very reminiscent of Jackie Briggs from FKX, if I'm remembering correctly. This is a crazy display right here of fireworks, hellfire, and brimstone being tossed all about the screen. And where do we even start? This barbecue lady.
Man, there's so much going on, but TRUEHUNTER with a crazy conversion, sponsored by Mavado.
You know, it makes you wonder what the approach is in the mirror match. Obviously, she's a fantastic zoner, but against the own, do you play up close and personal? Do you spam? Do you try to keep her out? What do you do?
And the chat is saying that the screen is smoother than before, guys. Is it better?
Is it still dropping any frames?
That uplock was crispy. And Gio, I'm so surprised. 80, once again, the reminder for you. Debut fight in the arena for the first time, and there's literally nothing to be nervous about. Look at this gameplay.
Absolutely. Spacing out correctly, ends up getting unfortunate. Wow. Holy cow. Overhead check, not going to cash out. The barbecue does. In the corner, trying to escape. Hunter making a little bit of room here, carrying her out to mid-screen. What's the move?
So many projectiles flying across the screen. Of course, that's what we expected here in a sector mirror match.
I expect a lot of projectiles, a lot of zoning, and a lot of barbecue lady action to come out here. Was not ready for that fatal blow right there to pop off. Let's see what this gets for damage. Damn.
That is going to be a lot of damage, but still not enough to take the life lead.
Auto following him up. 70 HP between the two. It's a zoning warfare. Movado gets the call out right there. And
but there's the OTG, baby. And 80. I think I speak for the entire community right now. I am hella surprised because I did not expect 80 to play the game on this level right here.
No, this is a much different level than I was expecting. This is some top tier gameplay. Does not seem nervous at all. And maybe we might have a pretty spicy semifinals here, Rips. I don't know.
This is a spicy one. I agree with you, Gio. Yes, 80, welcome to the arena. And I see so many beautiful faces in the crowd. Once again, my apologies for the few hiccups we had on stream here tonight. But hopefully this is going to be, you know, smooth sailing from now on. Everyone, thanks for being here.
Round one.
Kicking off game number 2 in my favorite stage. Chaos does raid on this one here. Good punish out from Edie to set up to the corner nicely. Hunter, we got to see the approach, how they're going to get out of here, but it's not looking good. Never mind. Max him out to mid-screen. Doesn't want to play the corner. Overhead check. Good defense, though.
Double overhead from both sides, Gio. That's how we roll tonight.
He's getting mixed. All the projectiles coming out from Hunter. And that first pickup, forcing the breaker out. 50 seconds on the clock on this first round. Half the health on both of these barbecue ladies.
That is a straight up punish, and now TRUEHUNTER trying to answer back. But, you know, has a long road ahead of it because Edie got a crazy good start here.
A very interesting match right here. And the mirror match is so I don't know what to say, man. It's leaving me speechless. They're playing a lot faster pace than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be a lot of keeping each other out full screen and just.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. And the thing is, Gio, not gonna lie, I think we never had a Sector mirror match after our Sector only top 8. You know, when the character released.
Dude, I have never seen this mirror in my life, and I said I only know a handful of people that play Sector, so it's like. It's definitely a really unique match that we're seeing here. How often do you get this treat?
And apparently the chat enjoys it as much as we do. Too easy. Thank you so much, brother, for the generosity. Once again, a big dankeschön to René. René, much love.
Good defense out. Hunter getting this nice combo. See what he cooks up here. Spends Fatal Blow too.
But not connecting, and that gives Edie another chance to stay alive in match number 2. And of course, Edie is taking this.
Good patience there on Edie. Finding the room to get the punish. Brings it out to a final round on game number 2. Good down 2 right there from Hunter. What a crazy pickup. Follows through with some more pressure. The overhead not going to land, but that will. Back at you. An eye for an eye. Snacks are down with a disrespectful and up close and personal. No openings had yet. Armor's right through. The defense is still up. Finally, getting something going. Hunter carries out to the corner. 20% health left for Edie. What a beautiful way to end that one right there. Hunter bringing it out to 1-1, and we got a match on our hands here, and it might go the distance.
Gio, but
Hunter.
we have a big problem because
Oh no.
these might go to a game 5, right?
Oh.
But chat, I honestly have the feeling if I press that magic button on my overlay, that my entire PC is gonna explode, because my PC right now, it is crying for help, Gio. That's how bad it is.
You gotta dip it, pour some water on it or something, do mouth to USB resuscitation or something.
Man, I need to grab a fire extinguisher, just in case.
Temple of Kataravala.
Tell you what, if the stream doesn't cook your computer, these two sectors definitely got enough heat in this match.
And Gio, Dominic in the chat is saying, this is one of the best Sector matches I have ever seen. And I agree with it. I think both players are playing out of their mind, and this is kind of entertaining.
But a catch with the trap, that's not going to make anything happen, though. Right back at him. And they are just trading blows. It really is. It's been one dominant lead on that second game on. It's been very tit for tat. 70 seconds. 20% lead to start, maybe a little more. They're trying to build upon it. Finding room, mixing, getting the machine going. Sector is just relentless. The rockets flying around.
All to slide in those DMs, still safe, of course. And that is such a gorgeous opening.
Wow.
Gio.
The overhead check. Bravado off that one too. This is dangerous. Turf, but he doesn't finish the job. Bravado is there, but he will definitely do it. With 20 HP to spare, he ends up stealing it. What a crazy exchange.
This is so close. Look at both of them flying across the stage. I did not expect this match to be so close, and I'm so overwhelmed by the performance from Edie.
I'm overwhelmed with the amount of stuff flying around on my screen right now. If it's not a rocket going off, there's a Movado trap or something happening. Good up block there. Crazy pickup. This is going to do some fat damage. Ends up getting 336 on it. Nice job on that reset. Force breaker out with a 40% lead. Trying to build upon it. Hunter really trying to get the pressure going. Edie is right back at you, buddy. They're just copying each other from what it seems. You're going to throw a kick, I'll throw a kick. Rocket.
It's a true mirror match right now, Gio. And you know what? I love every single second of it. And what is happening in the chat again?
Oh my god. Oh, backpedaling out of here.
Nice.
Get the Movado conversion right there off that little anti. More damage to be had. Pops him up and gets a beautiful hit to end that round. 1-1 and a tie game.
Final round. Fight.
Pushing towards him. Almost had something going there. Good overhead check. Converts off of it too. 308 damage done off that exchange.
That was one of the most disrespectful anti-airs I've seen in a while. With punish.
Right back at him. Up close and personal. Gets the barbecue going and forces Breaker out. 50 HD between the two. And I don't even know who is who. They just keep side switching. The rockets are
I was about to
exploding.
say the same thing, Gio. They keep switching sides left and right. It's so hard to keep up.
One more check. Another overhead. Gonna get fatal blow off that too. Force the Breaker. This is electric to end this match right here. 35 seconds, dude. They go at each other all the time. It happens again. Movado to get the call out to seal
cannot
the
believe
game.
this.
Edie.
Ladies and gentlemen, what are we even watching? I promised Gio a relaxed evening stream here in the arena, you know, a cozy
Far from
one.
it.
And
Far
I don't
from it.
know what's exactly the cause here, why you guys are going crazy like that in the chat, but the players are definitely going crazy as well. So, once again, a big thank you to everyone who decides to spend some time with us today here on the Twitch side. A big thank you to my boy Gio, of course, who's literally guiding all
who
you
is
guys
this guy
through
in the
today's
chat?
event.
Sector.
Wait, what
You
are
see
we
that
looking?
name? Do you see the Poppy Geo eats Do you see that?
Dark cotton color.
What is wrong with you guys? But of course, everyone out there, welcome to
crazy.
the arena. Thank you so much for the support. Even though I think this community is trying to give me a heart attack tonight. So much hype in the chat, so much love in the chat. And now let's see if it's gonna be a 3-1 or if we might see my PC explode.
Good overhead check right there off the rip. End up getting the grab. Build a decent lead immediately, but it's not close to being over. We are in the beginning stages of this fourth match, and to see if they can seal it off. Edie back with the pressure, but right back at him. Hunter says, you're getting right back in the corner. Let's see if they can keep that position. Backpedal, good anti-air right there off the rocket to capitalize and take the round. Hunter, nicely done to stay alive and negate that set point.
Round 2. Fight.
This has been an absolutely crazy match to watch. It's way more exciting. Because when I see two zoners going against each other, you kind of expect the worst. It's been far from it, really.
A straight up banger match we are watching right here. And this one deserves a game 5 in my opinion. Both players out of their minds. I wish we could give the W to both of them.
It's only fair. This is one of those sets I could watch all day. You said relax. This is far from it, man. Good pickup. Trying to bring it out to a final round. Bit of a
So
challenge. He
many
has to go to
rockets
the lead.
on my screen right now. Business Cat, thank you so much for the gifted subscription. Man, you guys are way too kind today. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Does he hit? Not. He does hit it. It did not seem like it did when I saw that little beam come down. This is going to deal some damage to him. Let's see what it equates to. Gonna keep it close. But even health between the two. Overhead check. The barbecue makes its appearance as well. Backhand of disrespect between the two. Brings it out to a final round. Congrats to Edie, not wasting the bag on that one.
Final round.
This set
Welcome
right here
host.
could literally be an entire standalone YouTube video. That's how good this is, Gio.
I mean, it's one thing to zone, but to just have like elite mixing and pressure between these two, this has been awesome. Nice aerial attack right there. Get the combo going. Not even taking a skate this whole round. And running with this lead. In the closing moments, can they finish the job? This is a start.
TrueHunter, such a difficult comeback here in front of him.
facing true adversity. 17% health left. You at least have that fatal blow. This is a good way to begin it, though. Let's see if he gets it off. Hold off a second. Use that to win the game. That's the case.
Wait. This might be it. No fatal conversion available right here. Hunter needs another opener. Sliding
Oh, no. Wow. Perfect maneuver right there to go for the slide and open him up greatly. It's raining barbecue.
The surprise of the night. Arena World Premiere debut fight. And Eddie, that's how you roll? That's how you roll?
He said, you put me against the mirror? Let me show you how I actually use this character. That was absolutely a treat to watch. Man, you want to talk about pressure. That was crazy.
This was one of the craziest debut performances I have ever seen in my life. I am speechless.
I think I could go for... You want to do it again? I can do that all night, man.
I see Eddie in the chat saying thank you. My question is, Gio, how is it possible? We are running these events, you know, for 4+ years, for MK in general. More than a year for MK1. That all of a sudden we're able to get a newcomer like Eddie here on stream who literally looks like a world-class player. It blows my mind every single time when stuff like this happens.
It just makes me wonder how many people are just sitting in the woodwork, you know, just not... If you guys even have that itch, if you are watching this, you play the game even the slightest bit competitively, start getting active in these Discords, man. There's so many different tournaments that you can get your feet wet in the water, especially Rips Arena. If you are able to have that time to put aside to do this, it is the best thing you could do to put your gameplay up to the next level. And man, don't think that just because I'm playing on stream or you know, I'm going to be nervous or I'm not going to be as good as I think I am. Dude, trust me, you are going to be able to hang with these people. If you got that dog in you, you can do it.
Really, really mind-blowing. Eddie, thank you so much, you know, for entertaining all the people here on Twitch and on YouTube. And cannot wait to see what's going to happen in the semifinals, because Eddie is going to meet MERKURICH later on.
Oh, man.
Gio, I can't wait for it. But you know what? We have more players in the pipeline. Let's take a look at our second part of round number 1. And now, chat, it's time for an international matchup. And I know you guys are waiting for this. BLAZTT, one of our most loved SUBZERO mains, is gonna meet GEESTAR.
Being being the best in the scene right now, putting on quality content, supporting the EU scene when basically nobody else was, is a huge reason why it definitely separates you from the rest. You're talking about competition that needs to be shown. You have a platform that you can give them. The players make it happen, and it's a team effort from both people. Love seeing it.
Yes, I just don't know how I can thank you all enough for the generosity you show towards this project every single day. Renkezo, thank you so much for another 500 bitties. Giga, Stargazer, and so many more. Welcome to the arena. Thanks for being here.
A little down poke into the ice cone. GHOSTFACE Tremor is a team that I really have not seen before. I usually see people running Movado or Scorpion typically for those nice combo extensions that he gets. Curious to what the utility is with Tremor here.
And just look at this combination. You spoke about diversity, Gio, right? And we're seeing SUBZERO Darius versus GHOSTFACE Tremor. It doesn't get much better.
Never seen this in my life. I really have never seen this. This is absolutely crazy. What is the mix? And the thing is about GHOSTFACE is it's basically a casino. It's a guessing game whenever you're on wake up. So the trickiest part about playing against him, add the knife cancels he has now too. If they gave back to him, makes it quite interesting. An ice form to begin things off. Those kick him into the ground. Darius, what's the move here? Good job. That is the
R2 blockable right there. Darius is, you know what? You better guess right, bro. Another one. Slightly mistimed, but the clone was up, and GEESTAR is in trouble.
Looking like a true SUBZERO loyalist right now. Not dropping a thing, getting him with every ice clone. There's only one thing SUBZERO's love, and it is just letting that thing rip.
Man, Gio, I did not expect these sets to be so close. And Viking in the chat decides, you know what, let's show some more love to this community. Thank you so much for the 5 subs. Guys, are you having a blast over there in the chat?
They are, because I'm on the edge of my seat right now watching this.
These players are delivering. Wait, Gio, is that the key to success? We just have to ban all the carried PlayStation players, you know, who pick these top tiers every day?
I think that's the key, man. When I think back a little bit, Maybe it is just the PlayStation player, but we can't do that. Pro Comp's on PS5, unfortunately. It's a shame. Oh, so that was the tech there. He was going with Tremor. That is really interesting. And it looked like that was for a reset, too. Similar with the kind of strategy that Sindel goes for with her reset. Swinging that knife around, ends up getting the final swipe of the blade. And it's all gas, no brakes for GEESTAR, taking this first game with a brutality as well. Where'd he go?
You won't get us.
There he is, Gio.
Brutality. Ghostface wins.
I've never...
Mind-blowing sets in the arena today.
I've never seen that brutal.
Yeah, I didn't expect this event to be that good, being honest. I mean, all the players, they are delivering so far. We have a phenomenal semi-finals already in the pipeline, guys. MERKURICH is going to meet our arena newcomer, Edi, later on for that spot in grand finals. But we have another match right after this in round number 1. MINK versus QUOTIENTSTORM. Guys, don't go anywhere. I think this is going to be a banger.
He's a hell of a player.
Round
To say the least, I'm excited to see him pop into the arena, see what he can do. Trying to swipe that blade around to no avail. First combo gonna go out to Mr. BLAZTT as he gets another ice clone for the extension.
And this team is just so fun to watch, you know, because it basically amplifies the mix on SUBZERO's end.
It helps him out, and it just kind of leaves you turtling, and that's not really what you want to do against SUBZERO. You want to get right. I mean, it's a toss-up because you're scared of the ice clone the whole time, but then you add this other layer of mix. It's like, when can I truly press? And that is where he's going to start thriving. Good defense, though.
Bait, yeah, from GEESTAR. He saw that one coming, was ready, and that means big damage coming your way. BLAZTT ends up in the corner as well. Wait a minute. Got thrown out of the corner again.
Oh. Almost had him there with Tremor. Good defense out for BLAZTT, but gets tossed up into the corner. On wake up. Gotta be so careful. You never know when he's gonna let that thing rip.
Chat prediction, by the way, 79% on GEESTAR and only 21% on BLAZTT.
Interesting. I don't know if they knew the team that he was gonna go into this with, but hey, SUBZERO Darius is quite unique. I don't think I've ever watched this before. Similar tactics to what my friend Sim Mars was doing with him, where you kind of do a lot of hard to blockable setups with Darius, add a lot of pressure, and then add the fact that he's got the ice cone to, you know, always keep that check. It's a hell of a combination here.
Yeah, but right now
really
GEESTAR really
see too often.
shows all this, the variations of Ghostface, so to say, and he is something crazy good with him.
Counter, he's really putting in some work to him, mixing him as well with the sharp overhead, forcing breaker out.
He's working on a hook flawless right now. Barely lost any HP this round. That is a big statement. GEESTAR looking for that 2-0, going for the stabity step.
Doesn't waste a second there.
fight.
We got a final round on this game number 2. He knew it was coming, so he waits. Waiting patiently. Couple presses out. Goes straight in for the ice clone. This is going to be a good way to begin this round for BLAZTT as he goes in, gets the hard to blockable with Darius to follow it up, and he's exactly where he wants to be.
And
Move on,
GEESTAR
wake up,
within
hit.
20 seconds lost 58% of his health bar. Very, very strong round from BLAZTT right now.
Ghostface can definitely turn the tables on you very quickly. Tremor on the extension, making this gonna hurt a lot. Ends up salvaging it just a tad, but perhaps didn't believe.
Look at all these resets. Man, BLAZTT is trying to guess right, but GEESTAR putting him in a never-ending vortex of pain.
Little down poke, up close and personal now, trying to open him up. To no avail quite yet. Swiping the blade around. What is the move here? Dive kick not gonna work. Forcing the low.
Oh, the respect,
Go
both of
straight in
them
for the-
waited so long to press a single button.
Wow! Holy cow.
BLAZTT, stop it.
And the brutal? You had to? You had to do that?
BLAZTT. My doctor told me to watch out because, you know, high blood pressure and stuff, old man problems. But this man is showcasing one of the most entertaining SUBZERO combinations I have ever seen in my life. Chat, can we get some emotes? Can we get a little bit of hype in the chat? Because these players deserve it. Go crazy, everyone. Welcome to the arena.
It's crazy. I think, was it because he was turtling and kind of kind of just caught him blocking low. Darius ended up hitting him first. I'm watching the replay right now. I'm so curious to the setup right here. It's giving me some very devious ideas. That's exactly what happened. That is crazy. I am loving this team right now. Puts a different edge to sub.
Gio, I'm saying it right now, one of the most entertaining top 8s we maybe hosted in the last 3 months.
It's fantastic, dude.
So many different characters, some phenomenal rounds, and yeah, a lot of surprises left and right. Try to make the call out with the big lollipop swing there.
Man, we got a sector mirror. For crying out loud, that's worth its own video, man. This is crazy.
I want to see our live chat having a big ass party over there. Hard to blockable. Here comes BLAZTT.
Gets him stuck into the corner. What's
Look
the
at the
move
dance.
here?
Did you see the bait he did?
He's feeling himself now. That's how you can tell somebody's really getting comfortable, having freedom to play the game the way that they want to. Tremor not going to hit him. Gets 120 off the grab. 40 HP left. The flawless block not going to keep him safe from that low. Ends up taking the round. With the first lead in the set, BLAZTT into the corner nicely.
Getting more and more comfortable. We can see it.
Oh, dude, that setup is so dirty. He's hitting him every time with it, too. On the teleport. On to the other side, swinging the blade around. Back at him again. Into the corner this time around. No breaker to be had. He's going to let this combo go. And with Darius there, forcing the jump, able to create a little bit of space. GEESTAR on his advancement. Folks,
Man, BLAZTT is playing so oppressive right now. You know, stealing turns left and right. GEESTAR needs to find an answer.
Teleport here. This is where some damage definitely will rain, and he has that fatal blow to spare. He has some really good potential here to close this up, make it 1-1, but he's going to have to play consistent. Breaker is ready to go for BLAZTT. Is he going to let it go on this next exchange? We will see. Oh, no. Tremor got the reset he was looking for. Defenses were not up, but he had the right killer up. Hard to block.
Oh, no, and the clone. Yep, that is going to seal his fate. This is BLAZTT taking the lead. 2-1 up. Match point unlocked.
He is playing very, very solid. You're used to a really predictable game from a lot of SUBZERO Chameleon players. Some of the ones have gone over to Cyrax rather for some cool little bomb setups you can do with them. Make really, I don't know if they're throw loops or whatnot, but they're quite impressive to see in match. But this is something I have not seen. These are really good, hard to blockable setups. Full screen checks. If you mess up once, you're frozen, and then boom, it's your turn. Like, I think it's really cool, a creative team to say the least.
I think this is just a showcase of how good MK1 is or can be as a game, because there's so much to explore with the cameo system. I can understand that a few people out there say, you know what, I'm not the biggest fan of cameos, but honestly, seeing cameo teams like this in action, it really opens up the game, you know, in terms of creativity.
And the fact that you could pretty much take anybody's gimmick from a cameo has been the biggest thing that I've really liked about it. Of course, when I saw that it was going to be like an assist fighter type deal, it wasn't my first, wasn't saying hooray immediately. I've been pleasantly surprised with how much I've had fun with this game so far. And we're almost 2 years into the game at this point. It's cool.
But Gio, this right here definitely has Game 5 potential. Let's see if we can get it.
Good setup right here, doing some fat damage as he carries him out to the left side of the screen. The rebuttal forces a breaker out of BLAZTT. Nicely done. But right back at him, the stabby stab action just keeps on rolling. The damage is stacking up. The pressure is alive and well, and GEESTAR is looking like
good duck, a good read in the end. Let's see if BLAZTT can mix his way to victory. There's the first whip punish. This is not over yet.
Doing an absolute mollywop of damage on wake up. Doesn't get him.
Double overhead
with the overhead. Crazy.
No, wait, this is it. No breaker.
No. That's robbery. That is robbery. I can't believe you just got away with that. Absolute ballistic comeback right there. Good job to BLAZTT.
Robbing people left and right, and the entire chat, the SUBZERO mains in the chat, they're all taking notes right now, Gio.
He absolutely should be. I better see more SUBZERO Darius and KL after this point. Making his advancement towards him. Breaks the armor, too. Nicely done.
Shed is saying this Sub-Zero is diabolical, and I agree with that. BLAZTT, so fun to watch. Maybe one of the most entertaining Sub-Zero players in the world.
GEESTAR's going to have to throw the kitchen sink at him. He's looking really, really good on this second round right here. Not even taking a scathe of damage to begin this one. Spacing out correctly. Waits for the time to strike. Oh, that was mean. I like waiting, baiting out the down one, but he hasn't really thrown out that ice clone too much. Perhaps allowing him to get a little too comfortable.
The
final
entire
round.
chat, yeah, they want this to go the full distance. The only one who doesn't want it, of course, is BLAZTT himself. Micro duck! Stop it!
A beautiful exchange to carry him out. Darius, what's the move on wake up here? Ends up getting the mix, working good. Gotta guess right, buddy. And it's almost a casino from both these guys, just a guessing game for what you're gonna do, especially with these setups.
OG Sub with his potential last break in this set. Another dive kick connects. This is BLAZTT all over the place. GEESTAR just pressing. This time got away with it.
Gonna hold off on that breaker just for a minute now. We're gonna wait till he's really in the danger zone before he lets that rip. Using the armor right through. And you just can't defend that. That is just too hard. Congratulations to BLAZTT for really making a hell of a statement with this team. I am definitely looking forward to seeing what he can pull off in the semifinals.
I think BLAZTT just convinced so many people in the crowd and on YouTube to try out Sub-Zero Darius. You know, if you have the right player behind the controller, this shit looks absolutely busted. BLAZTT, thank you so much. And of course, GEESTAR, thank you so much for being a part of this top 8 as well. Boy, oh boy, I did not expect this to be so sweaty tonight. Don't forget, this is a PC and Xbox exclusive top 8.
I love the fact that it just, every setup that he would go into, or I should say every way he would end a combo would go into another setup with Darius. He really seemed like he had it down pat, staying optimal true the whole way. Nicely done to him. That was, like I said, I'm really excited to see some more of this. This is quite a different team.
It really is.
You know,
and Gio, you know what? There's more. We have another set in round number 1, and it's gonna be MINK versus QUOTIENTSTORM. And I have no idea what to expect. MINK, I know that he can play so many different characters on a very high level, but I really hope for a little bit of Shang Tsung action.
But
and
MINK playing
Gio,
Shang?
look at the variety, the character variety in this top 8. Minkington
Wow.
joining the lobby with Shang-a-lang-a-ding-dong.
I'm wicked hyped. I wonder if he's going to be a... I can't remember if he's the type of Shang to morph a lot, but...
He's insane. Yeah, I remember his Shang. That's why I said it. I remember him as one of the best NA Shangs, actually. I personally would put him in the top 7 of Shangs over there in NA. Of course, for me personally, Wrath still at the top. This dude is absolutely crazy.
To start things off, you know he has fantastic zoning. It's just, what do you do when OMNIMAN hits that stance where he's not able to be hit with any mids or highs? Is he able to evade all the pressure from Shang Tsung? Or is that even going to be a factor? Is MINK just going to be right in his face throwing absolute haymakers? And this might be the case.
The strike throw, we go for a little bit of conditioning. Nice enter. Minkington saying, don't even jump at me, bro.
Volcano on the follow-up ends up dropping just a tad, so it's going to be...
And Big Red is saying, why is this so smooth? Big Red, this is PC MK1. For the first time ever, we are streaming from PC right now.
MINK
So this is the 60
that,
FPS PC version. Usually we stream the PlayStation side.
Comes with some nice visual upgrades. And there's the fortune of
Does
being
it really
crossplay
look
as well.
better for you guys out there in the chat? Like, do you think this is a better quality?
On the throw into the corner, swiping those blades out of the wrist all around in all sorts of directions. On the jump in though, ends up anti-airing him, forcing the breaker out of Storm. Couple different staggers. Let's see if he gets this pickup. MINK looking good. Carry on. But on the drop, forces the breaker out of him again. With 60% between the two, dashing in on him nicely. Forcing the low, trying to get some type of movement out of him. But it's really not looking good for him as he gets anti-aired, sniped, and juggled as he continues to get a little swaggy with it with a brutality too.
Minkington saying this is a no-fly zone, brother.
Brutality. Shang Tsung wins.
Mink's a little scary. He's a little scary as Shang, dude. He was not dropping too much. The rainy tea house sets the stage, and he goes straight for a morph right into his own Omni-Man. Give you a taste of your own medicine. And that is just crazy to see. Dropping a 40% combo straight into another grab. An endless barrage of damage coming from which Omni-Man. The Shang Tsung morph straight back into his original form. The old man gets the juggle to carry on and just take the first round from him right there. Looking strong, Mink. Starting to run
The
with
chat
it.
is saying they're just trying to fry my computer, Gio. That's what they're trying to do. That
Mission
sub-off nearly
accomplished.
crashed my entire PC here. Thank you guys so much. And see, Gio, first I thought about taking a break today. But look, this is the reward. The community is saying, no, Rip, we need the arena in the evening.
In my experience, the days that you don't want to do it, those really tough ones end up being your best streams. So you gotta just hustle through it every time you can. Endless barrage right back here. Speaking of non-stop damage, Mink back on, put the
in
gas pedal
control
down.
though. Yep, in control, definitely. Controlling the pacing of this match, and now QUOTIENTSTORM looking for answers. Got caught by the ground sparks. Gio, this is a clinic so far.
Oh, he's showing a Shang Tsung masterclass. And he even dropped the 40% combo with his own character rip. When does that happen? Is this normal? Is he just different? Mink is playing a crazy game right now. Not even slowing down in the slightest.
2-0 lead, that means sweep point has been unlocked. And guys, after this, we're gonna dive into the semifinals. And I hope you guys remember what match is gonna be the first one over there. Eddie, our arena newcomer, is gonna meet young MERKURICH. And Gio, I'm so excited for this, honestly.
It makes me wonder, because he's going to get zoned out. If he's going to go with ERMAC or that, I just have to watch, because I don't know what his approach to that match is going to be. If you're just going to get zoned out, or are you going to try to outplay Smoke or ERMAC? I'm excited, man. I'm losing my words here, thinking about
I
it.
see there's no winning you over. Pity.
Leviathan with another resub as well. Guys, welcome to the arena. Thank you so much for everything you do for us on a daily basis. And yeah, let's have a great night together. Hope you enjoy the show. In my opinion, one of the highlight top 8s in the last 3 months.
Without a doubt, this is a great way to open things up for Mink. He has just been non-stop on this matchup here. Really seems like he's taking a commanding lead here. Gotta give Storm credit for trying out something different cameos, throwing something at the wall and seeing what sticks, but you're really gonna have to pull through here with a strong gameplay.
Hard knockdown. QUOTIENTSTORM trying to find an answer. Oh, that morph was disgusting.
Wow. That shouldn't be legal. Oh my god, he did it again. With his own cameo this time around. It's just an endless barrage. It's a clinic from Minkington right now. Going on to set point. The potential 3-0 sweep. Can he do it?
Fight.
Close and personal just says, all right, I'm going to give him the boot. Swinging those arms all around. All these checks. Wondering what's going to happen next. Teleport around. He gets a good opening. Carries forward. Gets the conversion. Let's see what this does to damage here. Drops 420. Some nice big damage on him on the reset. Great job with that check.
QUOTIENTSTORM taking him for a ride, but needs so much more than this. Don't forget reversal 3-0 to somehow win this. Looking for the parry!
Wow. The confidence was there, but to no avail. Conversion had from Shang. Mink on the approach to close it out. Can he get him with the overhead? Not going to land that time around. Tries a taste of his own medicine. Not going to work either. These guys are close. 40 seconds left. Gets him with Sonya, though. That's at least going to drag it out to a final round to stay alive. Storm ends up doing it.
Final round.
Not over, though.
Fight.
Trying to get him with that overhead. He is just not turtling down for it yet. But maybe the conditioning will start to get to him. On the jump in. No luck.
QUOTIENTSTORM looking more comfortable right now. This match is not over yet. Going for the Omega Clap.
Oh. Mink starting to juggle a little bit. Good overhead catch. One more time. Build up that damage. Looks like an unfortunate drop, but if Full screen now. This is where Shang starts to thrive. Unless he can close in this gap quickly. Going to be a lot of chip damage, especially now coming down his way.
Quotient in trouble, 86% on Minkington.
Caught him with the fire skull at that moment in time. It just will be non-stop though from Minkington. Ends up taking it in a 3-0 sweep. Good, consistent gameplay the whole way through. Throwing in some morphs there makes me really excited to see what he brings in for the semifinals here. Congratulations to Mink for taking that one.
I agree with you.
Clean.
Congratulations to the boy Mink, but QUOTIENTSTORM, thank you so much for being a part of this phenomenal top 8 as well. In my opinion, we're seeing so many crazy scenes tonight, Gio, so many great players at the same time, and I'm just very, very excited to now dive into the semifinals with this community together. Are you guys ready for our arena newcomer Edi, who surprised so many people with that SEKTOR piece? But the problem is, Edi is gonna meet young MERKURICH, one of the best smoke players in the entire world. And do you think that MERKURICH is gonna bring the smoke actually in this one, Gio?
I don't know. It's an interesting approach because both of these guys tend to suffer from zoners. I just feel like there's an inch, like an inch that he can breathe. That smoke can get a teleport around. Maybe he'll catch him using that rocket out full screen and then able to get those punishes that he's looking for. I have to see it with my own eyes. Obviously, he's been coached by an elite smoke player himself, so I think it might benefit him in this case to play smoke a little bit more. I think ERMAC tends to suffer in the zoning matchups a little bit more in these.
And now all eyes on Edi. Can he make the miracle? I mean, making it to grand finals on your stream debut in a top 8 like that, that would be phenomenal.
Okay, so he's running with Smoke Sector here. This is a good idea because in my head, I'm thinking of this immediately. People like to use Sector to cover up those punishable gaps, right? So when he uses the teleport, he'll call out Sector, and that'll cover up the time when he's getting out-zoned by Edi. We'll see if that's the true approach, or am I just spitballing here? But that's my immediate gut feeling when I see this team, especially against Sector. It might be a tough one for Smoke, though.
I'm just so surprised that I've never seen Edi before. Never.
Well, he's making a damn good first impression, I gotta say the least. I just don't think that like the offline numbers and everything they speak for the game truly. There are a lot of people that do play this game, and like coming out of the woodworks, maybe the confidence is finally there now. If you even got the slightest itch of trying to get into the competitive scene for this game, do not hesitate 1 second. Good pickup right here for Merk, though.
Pressure sponsored by MERKURICH.
It just doesn't end, but it's an eye for an eye, though. Up close. Gets a little cancel off. Trying to get him opened up. Oh, man, Rip. You see that?
Gio, I cannot believe what I'm seeing today.
An endless barrage. The rocket comes back up, too. Look at all this chip damage just stacking up, and Edi doesn't have a second to breathe here.
Round 2. Fight!
Stopping Edi dead in their tracks. Although finding room to grab creates a little bit of room to breathe. Now Merc getting him
just an inch away from victory. You know, just like my love life. But Edi not able to connect that bad boy. What are you laughing at?
No, this is the quality gameplay, that's all. And nothing else. On these cancels, throwing a couple different presses down his way. It is just electric. The pressure just does not stop, and Merc might have had the right choice.
MERKURICH saying, I paid $70 for this controller. I'm using this bad boy tonight. A little bit of cancel action here in the end. No, at this point, he is just flexing.
You see, he did like 9 cancels at the end. Makes me wonder how many controllers he is going through every single day when you see somebody playing like that.
One thing I genuinely don't understand though, because even I see a big difference every single time we see that outro here with 60 FPS. How is it possible, guys, that in 2025 that we don't have 60 FPS on PlayStation? Like on PlayStation 5. I mean, the console has to be capable of doing that, right?
I mean, it's probably a stability thing. The only thing I could say is when you turn on that mode, it gives you a warning for stability issues with the console itself. So maybe there's something, you know, along the lines that
because now since the chat talked about it, it really looks better here on PC. Maybe I'm just gonna stream on PC, you know, when I have the new PC stuff.
It's definitely worth a shot. Would recommend it just for the quality's sake. It has its own hiccups in its own, but it's a separate conversation as a whole. Right now, these two, you see these cancels are just going absolutely crazy right now. Edie trying to create some space, but it's just not creating it yet. Breaker forced out now.
80 sliding in those DMs. Yep, we keep the pressure going.
Right back at him. Good pickup. Into the corner nicely. A bit of room to breathe. Almost had him splitting the distance, though up close. Rocket continuing on the combo. Merc on the potential to even out this health lead. He just needs one more press, but it's just not going to happen. Edie going to finish the job, and he does. Goes up around on the second game. He needs it bad.
Gio, I need another game 5.
I think you might get it, man. On this advancer right here. Carrying on, the damage just stacks up, dropping a fat 362 on his head. Although Merc does get a pickup right here. The two rockets get up delay, might just have saved him right there. Beautiful conversion, forces Breaker. The 30% lead and building upon it. It's looking like Merc's in the danger zone. How do you get away from all this pressure?
That whip punish was glorious. Beautiful opening, found by MERKURICH.
Done a damn good job at spacing, closing the distance properly. Ducto to evade Movado, right into Fatal. Nicely done. That was some clean gameplay right there. It's gonna make it pretty damn close. Not over. But Merc's gonna have to pull off the impossible right here. What just happened? That is crazy. Barbecue? No way, with 11 HP, ends up stealing it. That is crazy.
Edie
did. Impossible.
Our arena newcomer is officially out of control. Edie tying it up here. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to see some hype in the chat. I want to see emotes flying around, because this right here is shaping up to be one of the craziest top 8s we hosted in a while.
I am absolutely loving every second of this. It is a treat being on here, Rip. I'm not going to lie, but the sets that I am seeing, if I was just watching this on stream, I would be screaming at my monitor right now. This is absolutely fun to watch, man.
I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you, Gio. Some fantastic gameplay.
The emotes in the chat. Look at everybody going crazy. This is what you deserve.
I don't want this fight, Sektor.
Then you couldn't have left the Lin Kuei.
One game apiece, chat.
Round 1. Fight.
Back in the tea house again. On the teleport around, not getting too much off of it here, but he's invisible. You gotta deal with the mix, and this is where the damage just starts to stack up. Merc carrying on to the left side of the screen. Rocket popping him back up. There ain't a damn thing you can do about this. It just seems like it's impossible to escape this pressure. Smoke gets going. When he gets smoking, he's steaming. Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Round 2. Fight.
Carrying him on. Back to zoning. See what the move is here to get in with Merc, splitting the distance and get straight into him. Overhead not gonna land. Defenses are up for Merc. Gets a cancel in there. More pressure, the Rocket to follow up. Really keeps those moves safe. No room to press or stop them. You can't duck, you just gotta eat it, and that's plus.
Very nice challenge from MERKURICH. We can really see those young man reactions.
Yeah. My Unk status cannot hang with these guys at all.
I feel you on this one, Gio.
This is where it starts. This is where greatness begins. All in these moments, all in these sets that show who you really are. He's definitely putting on a show right now.
MERKURICH taking the lead back down to into oblivion. Another cancel show off. Here comes our youngster.
This is sick.
Smoke wins.
I mean, you know, running the game on, I said on PC, you get some sweet visual upgrades. So there's some small hiccups with the online kind of King of the Hill system that they have in the game, which hopefully that ends up getting. It's like a lot of your friends not showing up online, just little stuff like that. But I'll be damned if it's not beautiful. They added ray tracing on it too, man. It's cool.
A beautiful thing, brother, that whenever I take a look at the chat, these guys are just having a party over there, Gio. You know, the entire family is vibing here with us. Man, happy weekend, everyone. We're going crazy tonight. And yeah, this top 8 definitely is not disappointing so far.
The chaos.
This is an absolute pleasure.
Liu Kang
He's running with
the
it though.
others down.
I love watching Merc play. These cancels are ballistic. When you see those smokes play on just not a 10 out of 10. They're playing on like a 12 out of 10 on this stuff. And it's just another pace that I just don't get to see too often. Some people are methodical, patient. Some people are just ballistic, endless pressure. Merc is just one of those guys that can just create openings while keeping everything at 1,000,000 miles per hour. Or kilometers, for all you across the ocean. What a great
MERKURICH
opening
with
there
the
from
get out
Merc.
of my face down too.
Did you blink? I didn't even see that round happen there. Throwing the boots at him. Pokes between the two. A little bit of armor. Cancel pressure is up there, poking right through it.
Stop the flex, MERKURICH.
Havoc in the background watching this absolute spectacle of Mortal Kombat right now. Merc is just on a different level. Although Edie created some space, forces the breaker out of him. Puts him into no man's land in the corner while that health bar dwindles down.
What kind of double burger is this? 36% to the kisser.
Final round. Fight.
The Rojo is saying, let me quote you, chat. Rips Arena. Hola, amigo. Quiera estar en tus torneos. How was that?
That was really good. That was really good.
What
Actually.
did you? Chat?
Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of Spanish-speaking people, and I definitely you got it down, bro. Good opening right there, as he builds up some damage. Still, what I was thinking was anybody's game. Merc finds the opening and
MERKURICH,
delivers.
you little demon over there. This. What is this finisher?
Who's next?
Yeah, that is the perfect statement here. Smoke saying, who is next?
Who
MERKURICH
is next?
secured the spot in Grand Finals.
Dude, this has been a treat. Merc just plays on a different level. Edie really impressed me. Big shout out to him, and he's somebody that I am going to be keeping my eye on a lot. Do not let this hold you back at all, dude. You are something special with that sector piece.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you think you can catch a break, unfortunately I have to disappoint you, because we have another semi-final coming up, and this one is gonna be the NA battle.
Oh.
We are now seeing BLAZTT versus Minkington. Gio, give me your thoughts on this one.
BLAZTT versus Minkington. I think Mink just has that edge. I think he has the experience to put himself over in this situation right here. He's got that dog in him, and that Shang. Him showing that glimpse of he's comfortable to morph is like just takes it to a different level of respect for me. I hope you see Shang take this one a lot, because I gotta be honest, I just want to see it. I want to see Shang versus Burke. I want to see Mink versus Burke in the grand finals, man. That is what I really am predicting here, and I'm just gonna be honest here.
And now it is time, ladies and gentlemen, the match you guys waited for. The Sub-Zero Mastermind, BLAZTT, is gonna meet the Shang-a-lang-a-ding-dong master, Minkington himself. Let's go crazy and enjoy some MK1 gameplay.
Sorcerer.
It's just I need to take a second to digest how he's gonna approach neutral against Shang. That's really tough for me to predict here. And to open things up, really catching him with an ice clone off the bat, baiting the approach, and maybe Mink just might have to lay off the gas pedal just a tad on this one.
The thing
You're
is,
gonna eat that ice clone all day.
Gio, no one really has matchup knowledge against Sub-Zero Darius, because this is such
No.
a rare combination.
Yeah, so it's like, are you gonna? Well, how do you approach it? You really don't know until you start, the game or two into the set and really have the download complete. But to start things off, it's even health lead between the two. Mink getting another pickup here, going to fall into his hands with 50 seconds on the clock. Popping him down, swinging those blades all sorts of directions, and one more hit. Gives the first round out to Mink.
Round 2. Fight.
On that slide, good stuff right there. Darius back on wake up, gets him with that hard to blockable setup, just falls victim to it right away. Just jumping right over him, not dealing with any of it. As he goes through, swinging that blade all sorts of directions. Gets a sweet duck though to evade the pressure from Mink. Overhead gonna land though. Swinging it out. Kano keeping those moves safe, gets the morph off as well.
Just the raw slide, but this one connects and hard to blockable right into the clone. Here comes BLAZTT.
A bit of a ballsy call out just doing that without any armor or anything, but he provides a decent damage out of it. I wish I could say the same what happened after the fact, because it's just Mink ended up sealing the whole game, it seems, on the first one. Taking it right from the hands of BLAZTT. What are you going to do about that? You got a bad case of Tarkot, buddy.
Minkington taking the lead here, but you know, chat, I think this has the potential to become a Game 5 set as well.
It's interesting to see how he's going to do it, because he had like glimpses of starting to show that he was putting the pieces together, but if you're not playing a foolproof game against Mink, you're going to start to pay the cost a little bit. Maybe you can bait out some attacks, get him to get that approach, have him fall victim to the ice clone, and that might be your ticket to winning this game, because you might get zoned out otherwise.
And once again, the chat is talking about that the PC version looks so much better here on stream than the PlayStation version. I'm curious about the YouTube opinion. Guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, let us know as well. Do you guys see the difference?
I've gotten that a lot. The people saying that. They do notice it quite a bit, especially with the cutscenes being a big thing. It's really appealing for the viewers.
I see.
That's been some of the nicest feedback too. It's like, oh, that was a quality Sunday. I'm like, thank you. Falling through. Kano keeping that move safe, creating a little bit of space, poking him out, inching towards him. Doesn't overextend and ends up getting a good pickup right here. What's the move on wake up? Is he going to call Darius? Baits him with the get up delay. What's the move? Checks between the two. Diving down. Throwing some big haymakers right in the face of SUBZERO, armoring through the gap though. Darius breaking the armor.
Good setup, breaking that armor. Yes, Gio. Here comes BLAZTT.
Beautifully done. 135 health left for Mink. Can he clutch it out? He needs to. An intentional drop them all, it seems. Or was it? Overhead landed. Kano, dude, all that pressure. If you're not going to flawless that, you're going to get chipped out in a moment's notice. How do you defend against that? Mink starting to throw some checks out full screen and goes straight in on a jump and following the Kano knives. Nicely done. Now he's playing a game. Is he going to go in? Is he going to zone? How is he going to attack you? And if Mink can read the approach.
Would have been a lot of damage. Oh, nice block. Good awareness from Minkington. Combo drop. Poke special. Oh, we are confident tonight.
Straight back into more projectile game. Gets sniped out of thin air. Mink just starting to run with this one too. And he's looking dominant in this set right now. Love to see some electric Shang Tsung gameplay.
Yeah, one of the rarest character here in our events right now, I would say, alongside Tanya, you know?
You don't really see too many. No, we do. I like seeing the I think Wraith, Faisal, and now Mink are probably the only characters that are only players that come on the top of my head as honest Shang players. So very far and few between. There's a bit of a debate on who people think is better between Faisal and Wraith. I think that's a pretty good one to think about.
Definitely. Yes. Let's see if this one is going to be a sweep, though, because Minkington right now looking unstoppable.
The Foxy, too, yeah.
Round one. Fight.
Well, check out there. One more time. He has the SUBZERO ice armor now, and that's going to cause Mink to play a little bit more aggressive. Can't get those projectiles in nearly as much. Good check. Gets his armor back on him too. That's going to be the name of the game throughout the rest of this set if he's planning to take this out to a Game 5 scenario. Advancing on. Almost taking him out of the air. Mink throwing.
Gorgeous whip punish. Regina, thank you so much for the gift itself to Queen Chancy in the chat.
Okay. Well, he is just throwing an endless barrage straight through the gap. 20 health left, and that dwindles down. Can Mink clutch it out? It's
he's
down
looking
to
for the robbery.
absolute wire. He could do it. The ice armor kept him alive in that scenario. Nicely done from Blast to avoid the set point. But you're on the receiving end of Shang Tsung right now. This one's going to hurt straight up into the other side of the screen. And I believe he was going... Oh, I'm sorry. I believe he was going for an armor break there when he followed up with the Kano into the slide. Still ended up hitting it anyways. No time.
Very good work on that overhead, but there's a low right after. Blast trying to bring this back, has a very, very long road ahead of him.
Oh no, the duck gets a perfect conversion. Is this going to be your set point? It absolutely will be. Mink for the potential of a 3-0 here.
Round. Fight.
Back to it. Continuing to throw some big, sweeping hands in the face of Sub-Zero and back to zoning. Blast got him frozen now. The true Lin Kuei team carrying him out into the quarter nicely. 320 he drops on him. Starting to get a bit of a lead here. Ice Glow not going to be the right move though. Following through. Ice Armor back
Tries
up.
to enter air a little bit too early.
Kano not able to stop him. There goes for the down one Ice Clone. And he is just a relentless pressure machine when he is up close on you. He knows when to get out properly.
Oh, wait, Blast, we cash out, but the thing is, Gio, this is not gonna be enough to kill, right? Even 950 HP.
It's scale 0 at the end of the day, man, so you got to deal with it. But
wait, it is enough!
Oh, no. 2 HP,
No, it is
he's
not!
not dead. He didn't hear no bell. We're down to the wire. The
Stop
jumps
it.
are crazy.
Stop
Going in
it!
With a grab, he knows that he can break at a moment's notice. To steal it.
What the-
Are you kidding me?
No, stop
What is
it!
happening?
Gio!
20 HP. Stop it now. He stays alive. This is crazy.
Chat, I can't do this anymore. I don't want this anymore. Give me a break. I need a vacation after this top 8.
It is ballistic. Well, he stayed alive on that one. A shred of health. And he pulled it off. Congrats to Blast for staying alive for another day. Bringing it up to 2-1. And Rips, you might just get that game 5. You might just get it,
Yeah,
man.
Gio, it might be time, but Gio, at what cost, brother? At what cost?
Your eardrums.
Treasure chamber.
You have been
As long as you can
called to
keep with
my
me
entreaty.
screaming on that, I just had to let it out. That was awesome.
Incredible performance. Man, these players are really showcasing how fun MK1 can be.
On the jump and goes straight in for the grab, slamming him down to the ground. All goes through with Kano, not keeping that move safe. The opposite of the armor instead. Pressure back up. Ice armor's on him now, gives him a shred of confidence to go into this fight. Good damage. Kicking up 300 plus into the corner too. Nicely done for Blast as he is just making all of the right decisions right now to continue on. And make it happen. Good neutral duck right there. To evade the grab, ends up forcing the breaker out of him anyways. Ice Clone. Charge hitting him.
He kicks in once
not
again
done.
on live support chat, but he's trying to bring this back. We have the magic button loaded. One shimmy is all. He needs no breakup for both players right now.
Oh my goodness, that overhead nailed him down, but an armor just gets him dead in his tracks. Avoiding the set point again and trying to bring it out to a game 5. Blast is starting to feel himself here. Well, he continues up with all these presses, finally catches him on the receiving end of that. Sets him up in the corner nicely. One more time. to throw a big wallop of 360 damage with more pressure to be had. The breaker goes into that overhead.
That combo is
Just
so sick. Unfortunately, this was a drop, of course, but man, that Sub-Zero cameo combination, very, very fun.
He catches him like the second he calls him out on the other side and like juggles him, and I've never seen that with Sub before. Oh, good catch on the overhead here. This one's gonna hurt. Fatal blow too. This might be death.
Gio, is it time?
I think it is. I think your PC is gonna explode, man.
Okay, chat. I'm saying this in advance here. I love every single one of you. I'm gonna try to press that magic button. My PC is suffering. I see 99% usage right now, but you know what? We don't care about it. Chat, make my PC explode, everyone. This is the arena today. We are gonna celebrate a big-ass party. And now I want to see the biggest hype train I have ever seen in my life. Red Gazer with 1,000 bits. Guys, give me emotes, give me love, give me everything. This is gonna be the last match between Minkington and BLAZTT, and we're gonna find out who is gonna meet young MERKURICH in the grand finale. Here we come. Chat, let's go.
Godly counter would have killed us all.
Oh, we got a game 5 on our
still here.
hands, and
I'm still here.
I am ready for it. The stream is alive. We both are too, kicking for game 5 on this one. Going over to Sub-Zero was a kind of a cameo choice I saw coming, but really with the work he was putting in with Darius, I don't think he wanted to go to this right away. The setups were doing a lot for him, and honestly, when you have consistent
Look
setup,
at this chat here going crazy. And wait, we're close to a hype train as well. Guys, we love you. Here comes BLAZTT. This man is getting powered up by the community right now.
and on a different level. Mink has anything to say about it. He puts him into the corner, baits out the charge. Good defense out from him there. And now the punish comes on a wallop of damage. Drops 396 on him there. A fat combo is what we love to see. The ice armor back up. Projectile game's out of the equation now.
This is so close. I'm on the edge of my seat. Ground sparks connecting. Still have the breaker.
One more time. He proceeds to do it all. It just takes that one, puts him on set point. BLAZTT, in order to get the true reverse sweep, needs to pull 2 rounds off right now, and it's looking grim. That grab setting him up into the corner. A chip on his shoulder with the weight of the world, the stream watching. Everything falling into place for him. Back up. Close to him now. Backhand disrespect coming out from BLAZTT. The clone to continue it up. Fat damage, 350 on him.
BLAZTT right now. Slightly in the driver's seat. Never mind. Here comes Minkington with a big combo on his own.
This is what it all comes down to. In this corner, the pressure is still alive and well. Wondering when is the right time to press. The answer is it's already too late. Mink just going ballistic. Rip, what happened, man?
Chat. This is Minkington kicking BLAZTT out of the tournament.
My goodness. Wow. Wow. That is awesome, man. That was a hell of a set. Big shout out to BLAZTT. Putting us onto some new tech and looked great. Just followed a bit short. Mink going on another round to the finals. We love to see it. He is just looking electric this entire time, man. It's been a treat to watch this.
Gio, I'm just so excited and so honored that I'm allowed to witness this here live with the community. Minkington and BLAZTT, what a performance, but that means we only have a single match left, and that is gonna be the grand finale of the night. I mean, we can take a look at this bracket one more time, because both players, I mean, they had to fight through hell and back, Gio, just to be here. We can see it at the top, MERKURICH defeating AVEL in round number 1. Then the super close match in semifinals versus our newcomer Edi. And now, of course, Minkington waiting for him, who beat QUOTIENTSTORM in round number 1, and now the match versus BLAZTT. I think both players deserve this spot in Grand Finals, but now it's getting interesting, because this is gonna be the battle of regions. America versus Europe. Last match of the night, Grand Finale, MERKURICH versus Minkington, Europe versus America.
The treat to see. We're seeing ERMAC play against SHANG. How is he going to approach this matchup? It's going to be a damn good time to see. Your grand finals are finally here. In the laggy forest.
Oh no, of course, international matchup, but most of the time on PC, it's, for whatever reason, it lags during the intro, but then it only stabilizes itself. And we see that
like
here in action. Minkington, not impressed by that ERMAC so far.
Him with a big old headbutt from Kano to set things right, set the tone for this grand finals. Good defense from Merc right there, holding off on the armor, keeping this demon away from him.
MERKURICH saying thank you very much for this combo drop, brother. Now it's my turn.
Proceeds to do an absolute mollywop of damage. 438 he drops on his head. Oh. Holding the block button for dear life. Finally finds an opening with Kano.
Sick. It looks like he's gonna drop it, but it is actually intentional.
Drops 343, more than enough to seal it. Going on the first round lead of the set of the grand finals. Couple different staggers right here. Just gonna settle for a grab instead. Big old headbutt dropping down on him now. Popping through, another overhead landed. The pressure's back on. Put up on the gas. Here he comes.
Good jump, there's the break.
Breaker forced there. That was a little funky for a second. On the jump and good flawless block, negating that chip damage again. He does it.
All these flawless blocks, yeah, MERKURICH, but got caught, and this might be Minkington taking the lead in this. 1-0.
The defenses were up there for Merc for a majority of it, just falling victim to him eventually. Mink starting to roll with it. He has looked dominant throughout this bracket. Is he going to take off Merc too? I don't know, man. It's been a hell of a game so far, though. I think it was most likely the
Except my
stage.
quarry's never been the weak and helpless.
The problem
That
is
stage
that
for some reason has some...
yeah, whatever. Let's get back to the match here.
Rocket opening him up right away. Couple cancels. How you doing?
I won't fail.
Going for the grab. Mink just looks so scary to play against, man. Merc trying to make the approach. Nothing there.
But I really like the approach from Minkington here in this matchup. This SHANG is looking very, very dangerous, just like I remembered.
Back at him again. Waiting for the right time to strike. He's invisible, though. Finally finding some ground to do some damage to him and staying alive for dear life. Doesn't want to give the lead to Mink at all. Merc's playing quite a good game on this first round here. Flawless block. I've been seeing quite a bit of those. That's impressive as hell. Damage stacks up as he builds up in the corner. SEKTOR following him up too. Gives him some room to breathe. He's invisible now.
Another opening found by MERKURICH.
Wow, good pick up here. Rocket gonna continue on. Force the breaker from him as well. You know what's crazy? You're forced to block, but how do you get away from the smoke? Ball following him through. Gonna use that armor and take that one. Nicely done.
Oh, Gio, it looks like we have another very, very close match on the menu. Back and forth. The momentum switch is crazy between those two players.
It seems like that is his approach to taking down zoners. Might be a little bit more in his comfort zone with smoke. I think it's a much better character to handle these types of gameplays.
I agree with that, yes. Let me take a look at the final chat prediction. Like, who is the viewer favorite in this one? 78 on MERKURICH, 22% on Minkington.
Really? I figured it would be closer. I mean, yeah, I'm going to take the zoner all day in this matchup here. It's just to pick smoke over it. That's
Today
interesting.
your life goes up in smoke.
Ugh, and people think you're clever?
That was a little, that was funny.
Round 1. Fight.
Round 1 kicking off on this game number 3.
So many cancels. Finally, the call out from Minkington doesn't want to hold the pressure forever.
Settles for a grab to put him into their nicely good tech right out of it. Finds an opening and just proceeds to do what we've seen him do this entire bracket. Find those openings, keep people leaning, be invisible, mix your opponent. What are you gonna do?
Tokan in the chat with the first time message saying, I'm a long time YouTube watcher here, so glad to finally catch the arena live. Tokan, welcome to the live family. Thanks for tuning in.
Better live, man. Look at this juggle with Shang. Mink starting. Feel himself a little bit. Merc has just been keeping him on the edge of his seat. The Rocket's following through. What a catch into Fatal.
And MERKURICH wants the comeback. He spends the entire sec here.
Send that whole bag right at him there.
But what's for breakfast right after? Mad Scientist, thank you so much for the gifted sub to our community newcomer. And that is smart. That is perfectly calculated from Mink.
Wow.
Round 2. Fight.
These challenges are on point here.
Dude, sometimes you're just like, you kind of get caught in the moment. You kind of forget where you are for a second and realize that there's like everything going on in front of you. These guys have left me speechless on this
Another.
fight.
No, he is reading him like a Harry Potter book, Jack. That is disgusting. Minkington is going crazy.
The big old headbutt has the potential to take this game right now. Mink on the receiving end of a combo from Merc. He puts him into no man's land. The Rocket stopping the momentum for a second. Armor right back at ya.
Minkington in control right now with so many back-to-back reads. This Shang Tsung is incredible, and I'm pretty sure that the YouTube side is gonna love this one as well, because these guys actually asked for more Shang gameplay in the arena.
Well, they're getting exactly what they asked for, and to play at this level with this character, which people take pretty low on the totem pole of the tier list, I think Mink is really making a name for himself. Of course, he's a household name in the MK community, but he is just killing it today.
So the big question is it gonna be a game 5, or is it gonna be Minkington taking this entire thing through life?
I don't know. I'm on the edge of my seat. Does he continue to ride out this smoke for the last... You know, it's his last pick of the set right here, and... it just makes me wonder. Just thinking about it.
It is
Going
a
with the
very
same team
cool
again?
Shang Tsung player. Eddie, I gotta say, for me personally, you were still, by far, the biggest surprise tonight. Super proud to finally have you in these events. Thank you so much for playing. That sector was disgusting, and I mean that in a good way.
Round 1. Fight.
Edie definitely blew me out of the water today. I was not
same for me.
expecting him
Same
to
for
play
me.
the
I
way he
didn't
did.
expect it at all.
Oh, when he said sector, I'm like, sector? And then I'm like, oh, sector, okay. You know?
Well,
You're not going to
Merc,
win for Mink.
completely invisible, you know, basically doing the Rips Arena hairline cosplay, so to say.
Flawless block in there, goes in, shreds the gaps, and it's time to strike. Building up some damage forces. Breaker from Mink with a 30% lead on this first round right now. Projectiles are back to it.
Look at these
Almost
colors.
had a little bit.
Minkington always finding the perfect time to press.
He is really reading him well. Maybe very familiar with the smoke matchup. That is a great anti-air right there, finding the perfect time to press, like you said. Just doesn't stop, does it? It's an endless barrage of block strings, and he just finally succumbs to him, puts him on tournament point already.
Round 2.
Minkington, after not playing in the arena, I think for at least 3 months, this is a crazy comeback. Not gonna lie, no matter the outcome of this match, I think everyone agrees with me when I say this is some 10 out of 10 Shang gameplay.
Presses are back up. He decides to break out of it though. 50% health down. Really needs a miracle here to pull this one off. On the other side of him, invisible. The mix happens, but just gets stuffed dead in his tracks. Cancels the pressure. It's all there. Maybe the pieces are falling into place. Maybe, just maybe, Merk can take this one from the hands of Mink.
I am everywhere.
Maybe.
Gio, I want to press that magic button one more time.
Oh, I think he just might, buddy. If he keeps his defense up and finds these openings like he's been.
The trip dodge was, that was a criminal one. Good stuff from Minkington once again.
These blocks from pressure, finds room to armor here. This is where it gets tricky. He's invisible now. The mix ends up getting him one more time. Still invisible, rolling with these cancels every time. When is he actually going to commit to the combo?
Another opening. Good hit confirmed. There's the break, but now Minkington has to be careful. Wait!
He gets an opening. No, he's going to spend it.
Gio,
and
this
what just happened
is gonna do it. We see the quit from MERKURICH already.
Oh no. Well, very, very well played to everybody who competed today. This was a hell of a tournament to watch. Congratulations to Minkington for taking this bracket. An absolutely electric Shang Tsung to watch, man. This has been awesome this entire time through.
This right here tonight was a roller coaster of emotions for us on the mic. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it just as much as we did, because in my opinion, we honestly saw some outstanding gameplay, some big surprises. We got newcomers, we got veterans, and we got some of the craziest MK1 gameplay I have seen in a while. A big thank you to all the players for competing here tonight, for putting up such a great show for the community. But of course, the biggest thank you to my boy Gio here on the mic, and of course to every single one out there in the crowd for making this evening so special, so entertaining. And of course, thank you for all the generosity, everyone. You guys went absolutely nuts tonight, and I cannot thank you enough. I cannot tell you how much it actually means to us that we're allowed to do this here with the community every single day, Gio, for more than 4 years already. And I'm just very excited to see what the future brings, what the future for MK in general is gonna be. But one thing I know for sure, it's gonna be a great future with a community like this. But, you know, that old man right here needs a little break. That means I gotta catch some sleep. But guys, we're gonna send you over to another great content creator as always. This time, it's gonna be the beautiful Mystiques. So be nice in the chat, make some hype. And a little spoiler here, Mystiques is gonna return to the arena as a commentator very soon. Guys, have a great evening. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'm gonna catch you guys again tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.